Good morning. What is your relationship with time? Do you talk about time? Do you think about time as if you've got gads in it, or that there's always too little? In my experience, most people talk about time as if it's kind of like money. People talk about money and time as if it doesn't really exist for them, that it's always escaping them, always eluding them, that there's very little of it for them. If you are thinking that way all the time, guess what you're promoting in your life? If you are always thinking that way, you're programming your subconscious mind to assume you don't have enough time and to assume you don't have enough money. And what that does to our business is it doesn't allow us, it actually prevents us by setting limits on us of accomplishing what we want to accomplish. How is it that people like Elon Musk or Henry Ford or Oprah Winfrey or I don't know, Madame Curie or whoever it was did crazy amounts with their time? And sometimes we're struggling with just getting a few things done. Isn't it also true that when you don't have a lot of time, when you actually have to get a lot more done, you're far more efficient, you get a lot more done, you could utilize that time very differently? I want you to challenge your relationship with time. I want you to think about time as your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. If you treat it like an ally and you think long term, it can be fantastic for you. Again, I talked about how I invested in real estate. Real estate is magical over time, legitimately magical. It's almost mind-boggling what it can do. And time is your ally in that way. However, if you don't use time as a friend, if you use it as an enemy, you treat it like an enemy, it will be an enemy. It will always hound you for everything that you're doing. One area that I want to focus on for today is to help you think about time as really all about focus. When you are focused in a different way, when you get lightning focused, you can get way more done. And I'm going to share a quick story about myself. There was a time when I had a couple new kids at home. I was working 3 part-time jobs. I had done something to my back. I actually blew a disc out of my back. I was working on a full-time master's degree. And in the midst of all this, I was also trying to build a real estate portfolio. When I was doing all of this, I legitimately was using time differently than most people. I would legitimately, even when I was efficient, had less time to maybe waste on a daily basis. Having said that, there was still 24 hours, and even in that, even though I was being efficient and getting a lot done, there was still time to enjoy little things in life, to waste. I could still do that, and I found myself doing that at times. There's always enough time. You have the same amount of time as everyone else. So here's what I want to challenge you with. Again, think about how you use time, how you think about time, how you talk about time, and start to write these things down. Maybe make a note section in your phone, your computer, whatever it is, a piece of paper by your desk, and start writing down how other people talk about time, how you talk about time. As you start to think about time differently, you will get far more out of your day and out of your life, and you will feel far more empowered because of this. Change your relationship with time. If you need help with this, I've given lectures on this. I've given different videos on this. So if you want some help, reach out to me. I'm willing to help you out a little bit with this. Know that everyone has the same amount of time. What you do with it is your choice. You are the master, not the servant, when it comes to time. Utilize it as your friend rather than your enemy. And as you become more efficient in that, you'll have lots of time to do other things as well. We all have enough time. You have enough time. Enjoy the time you have today.